Hello, this is part 2 of the 45-45-90 special right triangles, numerical examples with more difficult numbers. We'll start on the problem on the left. We are given one of the legs. To go to the other leg, we need to multiply times 1. Legs are equal. 3 square root of 2 divided by 2 times 1 is the same thing. Now to go to the hypotenuse, we need to multiply times the square root of 2. So we start off with 3 square root of 2 divided by 2. That's the leg. We multiply times the square root of 2. I like to multiply times a fraction, so I'll put a 1 under it. Multiply the numerator. 3 is outside, bring it over. Square root of 2 times the square root of 2 is the square root of 4. At the bottom, we have 2 times 1 is 2. We need to simplify square root of 4 because that's a perfect square. So we have 3 square root of 4 is 2, so times 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 cancels out, leaving us with just 3. The hypotenuse is x is equal to 3. For the problem on the right-hand side, we are given the hypotenuse. Since we're going to a smaller side, we need to divide by the square root of 2. We start off with 2 square root of 6, that's the hypotenuse. We divide by the square root of 2. Since we have a radical at the bottom, we need to rationalize. We're going to copy the radical 2. We're going to paste it on the numerator, and we will erase the radical from the denominator. Then we need to simplify. These 2's cancel out because 2 divided by 2 is 2. Then we do 6 times 2 is 12, both inside the radical, so the square root of 12. We need to simplify this. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 is a perfect square, which gives us square root of 4 is 2. The 3 stays inside. Therefore, the leg would be 2 square root of 3. Now, normally, this is the way to solve it, but sometimes it's easier than that. I wanted to show you the difficult way first to then show you the easier one. In this case, let me redo the process. 2 square root of 6. We divide by the square root of 2. I know that these two numbers are inside the radical, and 6 and 2 are both divisible by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. Because it was in the radical, it stays in the radical. At the bottom, square root of 2 divided by the square root of 2 is just a 1. I put it outside because the square root of 1 is 1. So we have 2 square root of 3 at the bottom over 1. When the denominator is 1, we can ignore it. So 2 square root of 3. And if you look, these two are the same thing. The first method always works. The second method, it depends on what you're given. Now that we have one of the legs, we can get the other leg by multiplying times 1. Therefore, y is also 2 square root of 3.